remember reading in Liz Gilbert's Big Magic, she's talking about, the muse and creativity and so on. She said that the ancient Romans used to say people weren't geniuses, but they had a genius, as though the sort of god of genius touched upon them, which I think, and I agree with her point in that it sort of lets you off the hook. It's like if you write this amazing book or you did this great artwork or whatever it is, that the letting go is well, that wasn't me, it was something that was working its way through me in that flow state. And then also the fact that I haven't been able to do or repeat this again. So again, it's not me, it's not this horrible suffering that I have to carry around because I'm a horrible artist that can't ever do it. It's this God, and I find that to be a very sort of liberating idea that perhaps I think a lot of us in the West could take on.
It can be, although it also has kind of interesting outcomes too. I saw things where people would sort of give up when bad things happened. And so I have seen a number of broken down cars with little shrines on them. They're
Mm,
waiting for God to fix them. And appliances that break down, people will often build a shrine and sort of, let God wait for God to take care of it. And it's
right.
going to take a while. Like, if your refrigerator is not working, uh, and you're waiting for God to deal with it, it's probably going to be a long wait.
Right, right, right. Yeah. So that balance, right, between determinism and agency.
Yeah. And I think that's another thing that I find attractive about Buddhism is that it recognizes that a lot of things that happen are outside of your control, that they're a result of actions that you've done in the past, and that not everything that happens is a result of your karma. That, karma is only part of the story. There are things that just happened, like you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it really has nothing to do with your karma, according to Buddhism. And so, but on the other hand, there is a sense that if you keep working at it, it's going to gradually improve.
Mm,
So
mm.
you can make incremental improvements, but if you're looking for it to happen all at once, that's not going to work.
Right, right.
So patience is one of the key virtues that you need to cultivate as a Buddhist.
Which is also one of the hardest things for us to do in this day and age, right?
Yeah. I think particularly in this day and age, there's a tendency to think, oh, I'm in, the crucial time that, and so like, evangelical Christians always think that Christ is coming tomorrow and it's going to be during their lifetime. And, people have been saying this for hundreds and hundreds, thousands of years. One of the things that I learned when I first started studying, doing Bible courses in university was that it was really clear that the early Bible writers thought the second coming was like any moment now.
Mm,
And they certainly didn't think it was going to be, more than 2,000 years before it was going to happen. But every generation, basically, there was a lot of people who think this is it. This, I'm at the end times. This is the crucial time. And so it's really hard to sort of have the objectivity to think, well, the world's been going for a long time. The notion that, my lifetime is going to be the crucial period in world history is really kind of unlikely.
yeah. Yeah, it's so true.
But that said, I think we do really live in an unusual time, like particularly with the proliferation of information technology, the way we're bombarded by information in a way that people in the past weren't, the way that we're able to see and experience things from all over the world instantaneously is new. But also access to things like, say, this has also made it possible, for instance, to do meditation courses online,
Mm.
to get a wide range of perspectives, just by going onto your computer and Googling it. And so I think that, both positively and negatively, we're really living at a very unusual time, a time that really doesn't have any precedent in world history.